Alright, so let's turn on our vent. And let's get going. Welcome to the stream, guys. Today we're going to be doing some more laser engraved Magic the Gathering cards. So, if you're interested, let me know if you have anything you want to ask. Also let me know. So give me a second. Yeah, and feel free to ask me questions in the chat if you'd like. We'll go from there. So we've got a Niv-Mizzet Fireman going first as I work on some of these other cards. So yeah, we know we got this going right now. Work through these. We've got a few colors that we're going to be working on. I'm going to be doing. So that's on the side, as well as yeah. So get that done. Got my colors here. So we'll work on that. Get that done. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Christian, what's going on? Zizoro, what's up? How are you? Welcome back to the stream. We're working through some more cards today. Working on some coloring now. So that's going to be fun. So mind you, if I don't respond right away, I'm doing some hand coloring right now. My day's going all right. Just running some errands, trying to get a bunch of stuff done today. It's nothing crazy so far. How about yourself, Christian? How are you doing? Oh, it's raining over by you? It's actually surprisingly nice right now up here in the Chicagoland area. Almost a little bit hot. Feels good though. Let me know how the sound and all the audio is. I'm using my backup phone to do recording because my other phone's charging. Settling in, it's an understatement. If you saw what the condition of the basement is, you'd be like, oh, you got work to do, son. So I got a ton of organizing to get done. That's all right. It's gonna take time. You know, we got all our stuff. We gotta, kind of figure out where everything goes. What do we want to keep? What do we want to get rid of? All that fun stuff. So that's fun. But not too bad. Yeah, dude, it's wild. I mean, luckily I decided to get the shipping containers instead of trying to move everything by truck. Screw that, man. The shipping containers were the way to go. Like, it ended up costing for 3 of them from U-Haul about $2,500, which, like, when you think about gas in a moving truck, really about the same. And they just drop the thing off at your house, and then you fill it yourself, and then they ship it for you. So it's not too bad. I mean, I can't complain. It was pretty easy. So, not bad. Oh, nice. Nice. How'd you like Japan? My fiance and I, we really want to go to Japan. That's what we've been trying to plan, a trip. And yeah, that's going to be kind of like, we want to do that as like kind of our honeymoon, is go to Japan. So that's kind of what we've been looking at. Yeah. In the Navy last 6. Oh, nice. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you for your service, man. I appreciate it. How was it coming back to the States? You miss the States? How you're a big 27-year-old kid? Hey man, listen, I'm 35, so don't ever give up your youth. That's what I've learned. I'm not giving it up. Very different. Yeah, what? Just the people in general, I can imagine. Yo, what's up, Damn Swan? How you doing? I'm doing great. True, man. I went there, hope everything came back, and these people are very recluse here now. Yeah, it is a shame. It is definitely a shame that people are so afraid to just, go out in the world. But what are you going to do? You can only control yourself, really. It is what it is. Nice, thank you. All right, so here's our Niv Mizzet. Down turned out great. That's perfect. All right, so we'll set that aside. Now we're going to start our next one. So again, excuse if I'm not jumping into the chat. I am doing some coloring, so I have to kind of look down. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. I'm happy. It's an adjustment, of course, to move. I mean, I've lived in Illinois before, so it's not as bad for me adjusting. But I know for Erica, my fiance, she's it's taken a little bit for her to kind of get used to it. I was sick of California. It's just not a very nice place to live anymore. So now we're here. And it's just, people are so much nicer here. Job hunting right now. Nice. What are you looking to do? Cybersecurity. Dude, that's great. I mean, honestly though, like straight up Christian, one of my family friends, he did that. He went from the Navy to do cybersecurity, and he was able to get a job, and then they basically trained him on the job to basically get ahead. You know, and like he's doing great now. He has like crazy house. He lives in Texas now. But yeah, I mean he's doing awesome. That is definitely a really great route. You can't go wrong with that. Alright, that's turning out okay. Yeah, I mean, he basically started his own company doing it, and he, like I said, he's doing awesome. I mean, he's like, he has, you know, he has a wife and kids now and everything, so like, you know, there's always that. Depends on what you want in life, man, you know? You know, it really, look, the world's your oyster, you know, you try things, you try them out, see how it goes. I mean, listen, I've had so many careers that I always tell people, try things. Try them, you know, try things out, experiment, test, see what you like, because you don't want to live a life where you're, you know, where you haven't experienced things. I mean, you've experienced plenty, you know, think about it. You were stationed in Japan, you were in the military, So you've done I'm preaching to the choir here. But one thing I learned is never settle. There's always opportunity. You know, I started my little business here and, you know, did that because I wasn't super happy with what I was doing. And I was like, why not try something else? And you know what? That's what I did. Here I am. Hung out Fuji, been to Australia, Hong Kong, Guam, Philippines, Singapore, South Korea. Yeah, exactly. You know, and like when I was like probably like in my early 20s, I did a little bit of that. And you know what? It was a blast. I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know, now I really want to have a family. It's not something I ever thought I would want until I met the right person, you know? Beautiful. Wait till you see this one I just colored. I think it turned out pretty good. You gotta explore the world a little, you know? Exactly. 100%. Alright, let's take a look at this and then I'll show you this card that I just finished coloring. So here's our, hold on, let me, it's always annoying. Our Olivia Vodoran. Pretty good, I'm happy with that one too. So we'll set that aside. We'll set the nib aside. Oh yeah, we got some good ones coming up. So I just colored this one. Not too bad. Sorry, this camera is not as good. But I just hand colored this. Not too bad. I tried to do the shading. So, pretty reasonable, close to the original. Now we have a Riku. No, just the one side. He just requested one side, so he didn't want the Eska side done. So he just said, just do that. And again, yes, $30 for double-sided color. Well, $30 is for double-sided, and then it's $10 per side. I use what's called alcohol markers. So they work pretty well. You just gotta have a steady hand. So, don't worry, double-sided. Yeah, I did get that email. I will email you back, and we'll go from there. Give me a minute. I got quite a bit of orders to fill. So I have to do that still. Actually, hold on. I think I have the Massacre Girl. I have with the glitter paint. But if I remember correctly, you wanted the Narset hand painted, correct? But I'll show you the Massacre Girl in a second. I already did the glitter. Right, didn't you want Narset to be hand painted, correct? Yeah, so but I do have the Massacre Girl done. So I'm working through that. But I'll show you the Massacre Girl with the glitter on it in a second. we're going to actually hand color the Narset next. That'll be next on the next hand coloring. I'm doing a Alesha. Yeah, so we're just working through these. This Riku's turning out pretty good too, so I'm pretty happy about that. So now we'll try this. Alright, so now we got some yellow after this. We'll see how this turns out. take a look at this Riku. Once it's done, not bad. I'm pretty happy with that one too. Pretty clean. It's nice. Alright, so here's the Massacre Girl. Dude, Millerman, awesome, beautiful. Oh yeah, personally, Christian, I'm full art or extended arts are the best. So cool. So that one's done. It's the one I'm working on right now, coloring. So we're getting there. This is a little harder. But Millerman, I'm really happy you like it. That's really great. I'm really happy you enjoyed that. Let's get our next card. Let's get that started. Yeah, it's kind of getting there. It's not the greatest, the best art for this. So it's a little bit meh. Once I blend the sky in a little bit, it might look okay. With the anti-fake label down the middle, the oval, what do you mean? I mean, these are fake, so I don't. I leave them. In the end, these are fake. They're not. I'm not trying to pass them off as real. These aren't really even play legal. I mean, again, that depends on your, group of friends if they want to let you play these cards or whatever. But in all honesty, these are not. That's not what these are for. That oval label? No, I don't. I just leave it. Yeah, I mean I could, but it's just honestly, again, I'm not putting that much work into to redesigning the. It just remember it takes a lot of effort and time to do stuff like that. So, again. No, it's okay. I understand what you mean. I just don't. It's just not something I really do. Could it be done? Probably. What could I put there? Now, on custom design cards, I could probably do something. Like, in essence, we could always put, like, a set symbol, or, like, I could put a logo, like my logo, or things like that. That definitely could be something I do. Again, it's just something that would just take too much time to set up. And right now, I'm like, I'm chugging along. So we're working on trying to get as many of these done as possible. But I would love to. I'd love to come up with a cool design. Yeah, but then I would have to literally redesign every card, and I'm not going to do that. It just takes too much. I understand what you mean, but again, finding the time to do that, I'm not drawing every card, Like, that's the thing, is like, if I was designing every single card, then maybe that would make sense. But unfortunately, I'm just not. It just takes too long. I could see that being a future thing, but a lot of times I'm taking what already I've been given and then I'm making. If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, I could definitely Photoshop it. I have the ability to do it. I would just have to edit every single card. And that would be cool. But again, the time to do that, I gotta find it. now we gotta send Bruce shipping label. Yeah, it's just again, I just don't have enough time. It's probably my biggest issue right now is like time. And I just set up a second monitor, but it is so ghetto that like I need to get a different stand. This one turned out pretty good too. I'm happy with this as well. Shall I? Not bad. Got one more for this set. For this guy. And we're gonna get that going next. This is a familiar card to anyone that is a Magic the Gathering player. Yeah, these are surprisingly coming out pretty clean. But this one everyone knows. There you go. You got it. Nice. Well-educated guess. You hear about the Black Lotus that went for 2.6? That's like, here's the thing, Christian. Like, to me, that's insane. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm sure it's worth what people pay for it, but, like, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Who's buying that? What are mean, it's collectors. Like, I guess I'm like the cheapest collector ever, because I'm like, that card's $5. I'm just gonna write it on a piece of paper and then put it in my deck. Yeah, I mean, it's probably honestly the most popular card, like the most famous card of all time. I mean, the Power 9 cards are always awesome, which is funny because, you know, in retrospect, I had, what's it called? I had a Mox Emerald back in the day that got destroyed. Before it was obviously worth the insane amounts of money that it is worth now. So that made me feel great that I know that got destroyed. What a, you know, so nice, so beautiful. Yeah, destroyed. Yeah, my whole collection about 2004 got destroyed. Basically, my basement flooded, and the closet that had all my cards, like all my binders, literally the flood, the pipe that burst, literally just poured all over the that. Yeah, poured all over it. So great. Very great. Yeah. And the only thing that was left is all my comments, which were in a shoebox on a different shelf. So that was great. Yeah, dude, trust me. I had some bangers. I would be at least a thousandaire, maybe not a millionaire, or 100,000aire, maybe a 10,000aire. asked for it? Just someone asked for it. Your most expensive is a demonic tutor, white border. That's awesome. I love that card. Alright, let's check out our Black Lotus. The Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's funny. I had a Wheel of Fortune. I actually sold it, though. Because I was like, well, I don't play this, and it was in rough condition. But I still think one of my favorite cards that survives is my white border original Earthbind card that I always keep. This is one of my, shows you how old I am. I pulled that in a pack. I mean, come on. You can understand why this was my one of my favorite arts as a kid. But all right, guys, I am going to actually call the stream, call the end of the stream. I have a bunch of Photoshop work to do, so I'm going to get that done, and maybe I'll stream again later when those cards are ready to engrave. But I appreciate all of you guys coming to the stream today, and yeah, BDSM going wild. I mean, Fairy BDSM is amazing. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Maybe I'll stream again once I get some of my Photoshop work done. Alright, take care, guys, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.